Tonight, we re-drifting toward something so enormous that the word big feels shy trying to describe it. But don't worry, this isn't a violent journey. It's a quiet exploration of a cosmic collector that has grown by gently pulling in everything around it. Before we travel a billion light-years away, I'd love to know something simple. Where are you listening from tonight? Is it late? Are you tucked under a blanket? The contrast is beautiful, isn't it? You, safe in your small corner of the world, and your mind about to touch the largest galaxy we have ever known. Let's head out, far beyond the cozy light of our own Milky Way. We are traveling to the center of the Able 2029 cluster. To picture our destination, imagine taking a galaxy and stretching it, not snapping it, but rolling it out like dough with a patient hand. That is, IC 1101. How big is it? Well, the Milky Way is huge. It takes light 100,000 years to cross it. But compared to IC 1101, our home is a pebble inside a cathedral. IC 1101 stretches roughly 6 million light-years across. You could fit the Milky Way inside it dozens of times over, and there would still be empty room to spare. And notice its color. It isn't blue or vibrant pink like a nursery of new stars. It glows with a warm, golden, amber hue. This is the color of age. These stars are ancient, born billions of years ago. This galaxy hasn't birthed new stars in a very long time. It is a retirement home for the cosmos. How did it get this big? It didn't start this way. IC 1101 grew by eating others. It sits at the bottom of a gravitational valley where smaller galaxies naturally drift. It consumes them, not with a snap or a crunch, but with a slow, billion-year embrace. When we say collision, don't imagine explosions. Stars are so far apart that when galaxies merge, the stars pass right by one another, like two crowds of people walking through a giant open square. They don't crash. They just drift, mingle, and merge into a bigger whole. If we could look close enough, we'd see the leftovers of its meals. Faint streams of stars looping around the edges. They're called tidal tails. These are the crumbs of smaller galaxies that drifted too close and were pulled apart, layer by layer, over eons. Let's drift into the center. Even here, in the densest part, you wouldn't bump into a star. Space is mostly empty, but the light here would be blindingly bright, the combined glow of trillions of old suns surrounding you. Anchoring this entire structure is a supermassive black hole. While our Milky Way's black hole is like a grain of sand, IC 1101's is a boulder. It's tens of billions of times the mass of our sun. It sits quietly, a sleeping giant in the dark. But what holds this impossible structure together? It's something we can't see. Dark matter. Imagine an invisible ocean, and the visible galaxy is just the foam on top. The dark matter halo extends millions of light years further than the stars, trapping everything in its gravitational grip. The galaxy is also drowning in hot gas. If you had X-ray eyes, you'd see it glowing a deep purple. This gas is millions of degrees hot, and it's this very heat that stops new stars from forming. The gas is too energetic to cool down and collapse into new suns. From this vantage point, we can see that IC 1101 is the king of the Abell 2029 cluster. Look at the swarm around it. Hundreds of galaxies. Over billions of years, many of these will spiral inward, victims of gravity, destined to join the giant in the center. Why do they fall in? It's a process called dynamical friction. As a small galaxy moves through the cluster, the gravity of the dark matter and stars drags on it, slowing it down like a boat moving through honey. Once it slows down, it falls into the center. If we rewound the clock to the early universe, IC 1101 wouldn't be here. Instead, you'd see dozens of smaller, energetic, blue galaxies crashing into each other. We are looking at the afterphoto of a billion-year car pileup. And out here, there are stars that belong to no one. This intra-cluster light is the ghostly memory of destroyed worlds. What is the future of this giant? Solitude. As the universe expands, other clusters will move away. IC 1101 will eat the remaining galaxies in its cosmic jar, and then it will sit alone. A closed system, slowly fading as its stars burn out one by one. In the distant future, trillions of years from now, only the tiny red dwarf stars will be left. The galaxy will be a dim red ember in a cold, dark universe. But it will still be there, holding on to its structure through the sheer force of gravity. Let's come back home, back to your room, your pillow, your time. It feels different now, doesn't it? Knowing that out there, in the silence, something that large is turning slowly in the dark. The universe is vast, but your mind is capable of holding it all. If this journey helped you settle down or sparked a moment, please leave a like or subscribe to help this quiet corner of science grow. Sleep well and let the stars keep watch.